What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on the Nuzlocke killer Clay. Turns out he's not exactly a Nuzlocke killer, however, he does like to make me sad, because unfortunately, turn 1 switching into his Nidoking, gets a crit Sludge Wave and kills Spam the Stoutland, and I'm sad. Luckily, we got some kind of divine retribution, because, lovely Cookie, of all people, the MVP, decided to come in against the Excadrill, get some revenge for Spam, got a crit Crab Hammer, and one-shotted Excadrill after it set up a Swords Dance. So, you know, revenge dish best served wet and very cold. That was a terrible pun. Anywho, we're going to just continue onwards. In today's episode, we are going to be dealing with the whole... we're going to the stupid Pokemon World Tournament bullshit. Yeah, that's fun. Great times. Anywho, before we start the episode, we're going to do a quick little team recap. So, starting off, we have Henry the Arcanine, level 40, quirky nature with the Intimidate ability, Rock and Fire Fang, Leer, Flame Wheel, and Extreme Speed. Next up, returning to the team, we have Terra the Golem, level 40, quiet nature with the Rockhead ability, Rock and Smackdown, Magnitude, Rollout, and Steamroller. Then we have Cookie the MVP, the Kingler, level 42, brave nature with the Sheer Force ability, Rock and Crab Hammer, Stomp, Hammer Arm, and Harden. Next up, we have Mr. Duck the Porygon 2, level 41, lonely nature with the Analytic ability, Rock and Tri Attack, Discharge, Magnet Rise, and Signal Beam. Then we have Bulbs the Venusaur, level 40, lonely nature with the Overgrow ability, Rock and Razor Leaf, Leech Seed, Petal Dance, and Growth. And last but not least, we have our starter Hawk, the Emboar, level 40, Naive Nature, with the Blaze ability, Rock and Flame Charge, Arm Thrust, Earthquake, and Heat Crash. So, that is our squad for the time being. I need to get an item to give both Henry and Hawk. Honestly, Hawk could probably use a Black Belt, which would be really useful since we only have Arm Thrust as a fighting type move, and I definitely am going to need a better move, because... I think sooner or later, I think within a few levels, I should be learning Hammer Arm. I remember him learning Hammer Arm, so he better learn it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be big pissed. So, like I said at the end of last episode, I don't know if we're gonna count any potential deaths in the tournament as actual deaths, because I think you're only allowed to bring in 3 Pokemon, so it doesn't really, I don't know, it feels unfair to count the deaths, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We very well, Drayano might not have adjusted the levels for this, and they might still be in their like low leveled. Let's see, how many people can I add? Let's enter these 3 first. Can I enter more? No more than 3. Okay. Let's switch out Hawk for Duck. I think that's a good... Actually, I'm gonna switch out Cookie for Duck. Yeah, that sounds fair. Yeah, I feel like having a fighting type will help. So I guess this will have to work, I suppose, because honestly, I don't know how this is gonna work out. I know you have to fight... I know at the end of this tournament, we end up fighting Colress. That's obviously, like, what we're supposed to be doing. So, I guess we're going to see how this goes. Maybe Drayano didn't change their levels, so we won't have to worry about it. If he did, then that'll be a little bit more of a challenge, but... Okay, yeah, okay. First off, this is horseshit. He has a Samurott. That's illegal. Second off, this is going to be a literal walk in the park, so... I guess he made this easy for us. We're just gonna sit here and I guess I'll just switch into Hawk then and just take care of this. Wow. I'm actually curious if this was actually an error, like just a mess up on Drayano's part, or if he actually meant to keep them at level 25. I feel like he meant to raise their levels, but maybe not, just because honestly this entire thing, it's something we can't really avoid. It's something we have to do, so... Like, I think he just made it so it was super easy, so it wasn't an actual challenge when you're limited to only being able to use 3 Pokemon. So I guess we're just going to speed through this anyways. Honestly, I probably could have done this off screen now that I think about it, so maybe I should have done that, but I honestly couldn't remember if he changed the levels or not. There was a part of me in my head where I remembered, like, fighting these trainers and his Pokemon being level 25. I'm not 100% sure if they're this level in the original game. I would assume they are, but that seems really low for us to be in the 3rd gym, or the 5th gym. For us to be this far into the game and only be fighting Pokemon at level 25. But then again, usually the trainers you battle outside of gyms and important situations are pretty low leveled in comparison. So it could make sense for this World Tournament to have level 25 Pokemon and you be fighting Clay, who is like maybe the early 30s. I would think that in the regular games, Clay's ace is probably level 32 or something along those lines. So a 7 level difference between Clay and the trainers we fight here seems rather realistic. I know for a fact this thing's gonna eat this hit no matter what. Yeah, because it's like not very effective, but I guess we'll go into Hawk and just let Hawk take care of this Magneton, because honestly might as well. Flame Charge. I just realized that Hawk did learn Earthquake. I forgot about that. He learned that, I'm pretty sure, when he evolved. So I just need him to learn Hammer Arm. Like, that's all I need, because Arm Thrust sucks. Like, Arm Thrust is a very depressing thing to have right now, because like, why do I have it? I don't know. So I mean, I don't know. I guess that's one big gripe I have about Emboar, other than his design. I don't think Emboar should have been a firefighting type. I think that Emboar should have stayed on its hind legs. I think what I imagine for the perfect Emboar looks fairly similar to Ganon in Twilight Princess. So like that kind of design, his boar form, obviously. Or, I mean, obvious, and then again, Dark Beast Ganon in Breath of the Wild. Like that as Emboar sounds fantastic. I just realized we're actually supposed to be doing... Oh, okay. Hey. I should be paying attention to this part, I believe. But... Alright. Oh, I'm going to have to actually do team... Okay, I'm actually going to have to do team Plasma stuff here. Hey, Chorus. How's it going? What's bopping? I should probably pay attention to this, like, dialogue, but, you know, we're fine. Anywho, I guess we're just going to jump into this. We're going on the boat, aren't we? We're going on the boat. Alright, well, look, hey, this is what our, layout is. Look at that. This looks so much better than what the layout does. Damn, I feel bad. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we're on here, like, multiple times. I'm pretty sure we're on here before we take on the 8th gym, because I lost, like, an entire episode, of the Blaze Black 2 Egglock when we were taking on... we were doing all that. Oh, hey, it just turned to 10 o'clock, and now it's suddenly darker? Slightly darker? Interesting. I love that. That's like my favorite part about the, as I start rambling about dumb shit. It's like one of my favorite parts about the DS era of Pokemon games, where, like, you can watch slowly as, like, even as you're playing in the overworld, it'll get darker. I don't know... I know, obviously, in Sword and Shield, until you beat the main game, the clocks are set, so it's always daytime and whatnot, just so it makes more sense with the lore of the Galar region and how their gym challenges work, and I like that. I honestly really love that about those games. Hello. Okay, he just, out of the gate, just immediately decided he was going to kill me. I'm gonna... False Life giving that crit is actually kind of scary, to be honest with you. Okay, well, I'm gonna Arm Thrust you. I know I'm already gonna kill you, so that's fine. But yeah, there were like 3 different stories I was telling at that very moment. Like, there was 3 different conversations I was having just now, and I think I forgot all of them. But, continuing onwards, what I was gonna say was, in the original Blaze Black 2 Egglock, I actually lost an entire recording because my mic fucked up, and I actually saved, like, this was back before I would actually check the recording after I finished, like, so I checked the recording, my audio's fucked up, my video is freezing in random spots, and like I had just finished saving and I had no exported, like, save files. Usually I try to keep those nowadays because of that specific situation, because I think that was honestly one of the first times it happened. I know it's happened before. I think it happened in the same situation happened in the Fire Red Omega Wedlock. I lost the entire episode where I did the Sevi Islands in essentially the same situation. I don't remember if that was before or after Blaze Black 2. I think it was before. I believe it was before. And at that point, I was like, all right, well, if this is going to be a recurring thing, then I'm going to try to prevent that from happening. Unfortunately, it's happened a few times since then. It happened in Umber Moon, where I lost part of the recording, but it was literally the very end of the episode, and so I just cut it there, and I let it go, because all we did was take on like 2 trainers before all that happened. But where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to help you? Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I guess that works. I should probably be actually paying attention. But yeah, that was a very common thing in the past. There were a few times where I re-recorded an episode because of something like that happening. And it honestly sucked, because I would always feel bad, because I'd have to re-record, and then there would be certain situations where I knew what happened. I've gotten pretty lucky with it. I don't think we've ever had to re-record an episode where a Pokemon dies. So, because honestly, if that happened, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Because it's like, I have to redo what I did originally. Like, if the recording failed, I have to redo what I did originally. And I have to risk the potential, like, situation where I don't lose that Pokemon. And then it's like, well, is that cheating? Like, what happens? Like, I don't know. I guess for me, what I would end up doing is I would probably just, I would say, like, yeah, I have to re-record this because something happened and this Pokemon died. I'd probably reuse them up to the point where they died and then box them. And because, like, at that point, I guess I would say the timelines reconnect. So I still lose the Pokemon, but I still, like, in case there's something that happened where, like, maybe I lost the Pokemon, but the Pokemon helped me in another situation before that, and if I didn't use it from the get-go, I would absolutely probably lose maybe, I don't know. I guess this would, obviously that's something that's, like, if it happens, then we'll deal with it. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I pray to God that it's not going to happen anytime soon, because honestly, that would be really sad, and I'd be just really defeated if something like that were to happen. So I'm glad that most of the time, actually, I guess that's not entirely true. Well, I've never had to re-record an episode where Pokemon died, but I believe in Blaze Black 2, that episode I lost a Pokemon, and I think it was our Ampharos. I believe we lost our Ampharos, and I ended up, obviously, because I had finished the recording and everything, and didn't realize until it was too late, I was like, yeah, this is what happened. This Pokemon died. Like, I didn't lie about it. I was just like, this Pokemon died. That's what happened. I believe he died in that episode. I'm pretty sure our Ampharos did die at some point. I can't remember. I think it was that episode. It might have been earlier, though. But God, I'll tell you guys what, like that, the Blaze Black 2 Egglocke had a lot of deaths, and I feel like it was part of my, like, that was kind of one of those things that started my really growing, like, annoyance when it came to, Gen 5, because it was just, like, such a frustrating experience. Obviously, it's not usually like that in the original games. It's just Drayano. It's just how Drayano hacks are, so obviously, part of me was like, yeah, it's just how Drayano hacks are. They're difficult, but I don't know why, but it was honestly a lot more difficult than any other Drayano hack I had played at that point. Granted, and like I had played all of the ones he had out at the time, excluding maybe Rising Ruby, Sinking Sapphire. I don't know if they were out at that point. They might have been, but I had played Fire Red Omega, I played the original Blaze Black, I played Sacred Gold, and none of them were as difficult as the Blaze Black 2 Egglocke. Again, maybe it's because I was underprepared, or also in the fact that, at the very least, in Sacred Gold, I was overleveled in a few situations because I was misinformed on certain situations. Like, I remember that I fought I fought red and my team was like level 95 because I was under the impression that Drayano was going to make red level 100. Turns out that's not what ended up happening. I thought he made him level 100, and I was thinking like, oh well, that would make sense. It's like this is the end of the game. Like it would make sense for it to be level 100. Turns out he made them. I think his highest level was his level 90. Or no, actually, I think my team was level 98, and his ace was like level 95. I think his Pikachu was level 95, and the rest of his team was 90. So I kind of blew through red and had almost zero problem with it, because obviously I was over leveled, and that kind of sucked. So I think Fire Red Omega, I think I did a pretty decent job throughout Fire Red Omega not being over leveled, but oh god, I hate the one thing I don't like is that these breeders will refight. Like as soon as you leave the route, when you enter the route again, they will it goes back to being like, oh, if you look at them, if you get into their line of sight, obviously they're gonna fight you. So that's really nice, especially because this person has a Chansey, so it made grinding actually pretty easy. So while I was looking for Audino in the grass, I could also just fight the Chansey, because the Chansey gave off so much more experience than the Audinos, or well, for the most part he did. But yeah, anywho, what was I talking about? I don't remember. See, this is what I get distracted, and I'm just all over the place all the time. Like every video we do, I'm just like one conversation will start, and then like I get distracted by something else, and I completely forget the conversation. I know it happens all the time, and I don't know why I'm like this. Oh, Charon, what do you want from me? Can you come with me for a moment? I've already been in here, please. Is this where I got my Porygon? I don't care. Oh, he's talking about it being below like 150, or he said like what, below 15 degrees? Negative 15 degrees Celsius? Is that what he just said? Or was it Fahrenheit? One of those is concerning and the other one is British, and I don't care. And I say British, that's actually kind of offensive. I think it's technically European, but, well, it's Celsius, but that doesn't matter. I'm an American, so that's a meme. That's a meme, everyone. I just want you all to know I'm not... Okay, continuing onwards. You're just gonna ignore that entire conversation, because, oh my god, how much grass! I don't want to put on a repel right now, because first off, I'm low on repels, and I'm gonna need them in the Charge Stone Cave. Also, I'm about to get to the Charge Stone Cave. What the hell is that? Oh, that's... Oh! Am I about to catch you, sir? I don't think so. Okay, no. Good. Alright, hey, Rude. How's it going? Rude? I don't know. I know we have to... I know we can catch those three. So, I think you can either catch them or, like, just kill them. I'm gonna try to catch them when we get to that point. But until then, probably not. Hey, wait a minute. Is there grass out here where it's actually Charge Stone Cave? Ah, damn it. That would have been awesome. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we only get one encounter. I can almost get... Somehow I'm going to get a normal type right here. You know what I would love? Give me a Joltik. Give me a Joltik right here. Bianca, don't talk to me yet. Joltik. Fantastic. Joltik. I love Spinarak and Ariados. I do, with all my heart. I love Joltik just a little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. And I feel bad saying that, because Joltik, like, you know, Spinarak makes me all happy inside, and so does Ariados. But, like, I think I look at Joltik, I'm like, Spinarak, but furry. But, like, with fur. And it's the most adorable thing that's ever existed in my brain, and it makes me so happy. So... I'm really glad I have you now. What am I gonna name you? I'm gonna name you... What should I name you? See, I could go with just Gwen, because... Spider Gwen, but... That sounds boring. Also, every spider every Spinarak, Joltik, and whatnot I gets nicknamed Peter, Miles, or Gwen. So I feel like I'm losing originality here. What do I want to name you? I don't know. I'm gonna name you... I don't know why, but Iris fits you. I feel like I've had an Iris before. I feel like I had an Iris that was a different Pokemon. I can't remember. I don't know. Oh, I have a lot more of those than I thought. Are you gonna give me lucky eggs? Because that would be fantastic. I know What's Juniper usually gives you them? Okay, well, I guess not. Alright. Thanks, Bianca. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna come get this. Full heal. Awesome. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna adventure. I don't think we're gonna do the entirety of Chargestone Cave right now. Actually, I think this is actually a decent place to end the episode, since we're 20 minutes in, and we have done absolutely fuck all this entire episode. So, all I've done is sit here and ramble, and that seems to be what most of our filler episodes are. Not that I'm complaining, and I hope you guys aren't complaining about it either, but I think we're going to call it an episode here, you guys. In the next episode, we will be adventuring through Chargestone Cave, probably getting to Mistralton City. Definitely not taking on the gym yet, because I think you have to, I don't know. See, my memory of Gen 5, very, very much terrible, because there are certain parts in it where Black and White and Black and White 2, my memory of them just kind of merged together, and I can't remember which is which. I believe that usually you go to, what is it, the Celestial Tower? Is that what it's called? The Mistralton Tower? It's one of those two. In one of the games, you go to that and you find Skyla and you ring the bell, and then she's like, okay, come find me in the gym. In the other, I believe you just fight her. You might still go to the tower, but I can't remember. I don't know. My brain don't work good. I'll tell you guys that. But, anywho, like I said, we're going to call an episode here, you guys. And next episode, we will make our way, hopefully, to Mistralton City. Hopefully not lose any Pokemon. We don't have to fight N in this game. So, the end battle in Chargestone Cave, in Blaze Black and Volt White, terrifying. The Rotoms, terrifying. They just wreck your shit if they really wanted to. Anywho, with that, we're going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you do smash that like button. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and get positive right into that PC party. Share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter at PCBloodMaster. Join the Discord. The link is down below. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I am PCBloodMaster, and I'll see you guys next time.